Welcome friends. In today's video, we are going to see basic fundamental concept of the Java programming language, which is array. Let's see the definition here. Arrays are a fundamental data structure that allow you to store a fixed size sequential collection of element of the same type. Means we can store same type of the element in the array. Suppose I want to store the student, then we can store student type only. If I want to store customer, then I can store customer type. Or if I want to store employee, then I can store employee type. It is a similar type, fixed size sequential collection of element of the same type. Arrays. Then some key features here is fixed size. Once an array is created, its size cannot be changed. The number of elements it can hold is determined at the time of its creation. Means size of the array is fixed. Once it is declared, we cannot change. The number of element it can hold, it is determined at the time of its creation. Means whenever we create array, at the time only we can declare the how many type of means what is the size of the array we can declare at the initially. Homogeneous element. All elements in an array must be the same type. This can be either primitive type or reference type. Like here example int, char, double or string, custom objects. Zero base indexing. Array indices start at 0. The first element at index 0. The second element is at 1. Means array index start with 0 and so on. Direct access. Array allow direct access to their element, providing constant time of access omega of 1 for reading and writing elements by their index. Let's understand one by one with example. So I am sharing my notepad here. Let's create new. Let's understand one by one with example. So I'm taking I we can create. There are two types of initialization, like static initialization and dynamic initialization. So how we can statically initialize array? So for that we can use int. It is and then array name we need to take equal to some static number we can use here. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, like this. For we can use static initialization. And for string type of array we can use string of array and not array, here we need to use bracket, and then string name str name equal to, we can provide some name inside this. So less I am taking few names. uh, Country name I am taking India, comma America, and then Japan. Like this we can declare static initialization in array. Then there is another way, which with the help of we can declare dynamic initialization. So how we can dynamically initialize array? And this is the static initialization and dynamic initialization. We will create here dynamic array. And then we will use some other shape here. So how we can declare dynamic array here? Let's understand with example. Int array equal to array name equal to new. New is the keyword. With the help of new keyword, we can create array and we will provide the size of the array. Suppose here I want 10 size, so I am taking int of type 10. So we can declare this array like this. Here we need to mention type of array and name, and new is a keyword to initialize dynamic array, and the size of the array. This is the basic structure for the dynamic array. For a string type, how we can declare? Let's understand. String array str name equal to new string of array, new string of array. So here I will mention size of 3. So like this, at the end we need to provide semicolon after this. So this is the way we can declare the array, and how we can access array, accessing array element. Let's understand with the example. Here I am taking one, and we can, how we can access array element. So first, suppose I want to access element array element at the 0 position. So I will use int first element equal to array name of 0. So I will access at the array element at the 0th position. So this is the my 0th position. Then I will again access array element in the second position. Int second element equal to array name dot of second. So array index start from 0. So first it will retrieve 1, then 2. Like this we can access the array element. Then how we can modify? So for modifying array element, we can modify element. How we can modify element? Suppose I want to store int 2 equal to int array of 2 equal to, I will store array of 2 equal to int array. So our here this name we need to take array name. Let's erase this. How we can modify your array name of 2 equal to, we need to provide size, and I am preparing here 10. So like this we can modify array elements. So this is the basic and how we can iterate over the array element, that we are going to see. For that I am using one for loop here. Let's understand with for loop. So what is the size change? Let me check once. Yes, we are seeing how we can travels like with the help of for loop. So here I am using for int I equal to 0, and we will use I equal to 0. Let's see. We'll begin for int I equal to 0, I is less than our array name, less than array name dot length, array name dot length and we will do I plus plus, I plus plus. I'll close our for loop and then we will print system dot out dot temp dot out dot println. So we will print our element in the array at int array positions. We will print int array of I. Yes, our array name here. I. This will print our element. How we will we will save this and we will create new save array. And we'll again see how advanced for loop we will use here. Advanced for loop, like how we can use advanced for loop. Let's understand this. So for advanced for loop, we will use traverse element in the array for int array of array name. This is our advanced for loop. System dot out dot println will print ARR. And another way we can use for loop, we can use enhanced for loop. This is our enhanced for loop, and we will use while loop as well. With the help of while loop, we can also with the while loop also we can traverse array element. For that, I am using while I less than array name dot length, array name dot length, then system dot out dot println our int array name of I and I plus plus. This is the advanced for loop we are using here. So this is the how we can process the array element. Let's understand this with an example. We will create one example uh, in our IDs, and we will see. Once we will understand one how we can create a multidimensional array. Let's understand this first. We need to understand this as well. Multidimensional array we need to create. So int array, then we need to mention 2D array equal to we will provide the list of 2D array. 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9. Like this, we can create a 2D array, and after creating 2D array, we will access the element, like how we can access int element equal to 2D array and we will give the element index position. So this way we can access the element in the array. Then modify. So how we can modify? Suppose I want to modify two of zero position. So for that I am using to d array equal to 2 and 0 position. I will add array element equal to 10. Like this we can modify array element. Let's understand this with example. We will use one real-time example. So we can traverse, modify and implement the array in the our example. So let's create one example. We'll create array here first. Int I of array arr equal to, we'll add some element 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. So this way we can create an array. Then dynamic initialization, how we can do dynamic initialization? Dynamic initialization. Let's comment this. This is for understanding purpose. Dynamic string, we will use string. So string words equal to new string of 3 we will create, and words no equal to words dot, oh sorry, not dot, it is a array. So 0 will use equal to 0 equal to, we will add, let's print hello. Then words of 1 we will equal to use hello word we will use. Then words of 2 will equal to Java. This way we can dynamically initialize our array, and now we will access the element in the array. So let's print array element equal to 0 position. So here access element at 0 position. How we can access element at 0 position? Uh, Now we have declared about array. So first element of array. Now here we use an array of 0. So this will print the first number element of the array, which is 1. And next we will see how we can iterate over like in the over the array. So for that I am using for loop. So for loop we can use for, let's understand for int I equal to 0, I is less than array dot length I plus plus, and we will print yes out array of I. So this will print array element in the given. So next we will access our element in the string. So we will use word colon from words, and we will print words yes out word. So let's run this and we will see if we are getting desired output or not. So let's run. Here we got the error, like 5 compilation error. What is the issue here? String words. This is the type of array. So we need to mention array here. Let's rerun again. So it is printing array element. First it is printing first element in array, then this string we are printing. So like this we can access element in the array. We'll see some point. We will store this first. Okay. Few basic point we need to see first to understand array. Here let's understand first point. First point is arrays are fixed in size. Once created, we cannot change the fix in size. Once we created array, then we cannot change the size of array. It is a homogeneous element. Means it is a same type. Like we can add customer only. Then we cannot add elements in the like student. For that we have collection. We are going to see the collection in the next part. So subscribe to the channel, stay updated with channel. I am sharing some interview tips and that all. So be with me. We will code together. Then zero base indexing. Array is a zero base indexing. Means array indexes start with 0. As we have seen, we printed a zeroth element, it is printing 1. So direct access, we can directly access array. What does it mean, direct access? In we can directly it implements random access element internally, so we can directly access array. So versatile can be used for both primitive types and object type as well for creating multidimensional array. It is a versatile. Versatile. What is versatile means? It can be used for both primitive types and object as well for the creating multidimensional arrays. That's all from this video, guys. If you like the content of the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the videos. Thank you.